Hi friends, thanks for tuning into a new video. My name is Jessica, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, of course, welcome back. Today I'm going to be guiding you through a quick and simple hip opening yoga flow. So not only are we going to be working on creating flexibility in the hips, but we'll be working on creating some stability in the hip joint as well. So you don't need any props for this class. Of course, if you'd like to use some, you are more than welcome to. But we're going to go ahead and get started laying down on our back, coming into Suped-Up Baddha Konasana. So reclined butterfly pose, bring the soles of the feet together and just let the knees fall along the sides. You can rest your hands on top of the thighs for support, or you can rest one hand on the heart and the other on the low belly. And then go ahead and close your eyes. And begin to bring your awareness into this space and into your body. And begin to take note of your breath, noticing the subtle rise and fall of the chest and the slight expansion in the ribs and the low belly. And shifting your awareness to your physical body, starting with the toes, the feet, the ankles, the knees, thighs, and hips. Noticing if you're holding on to any tension in your body. And moving your way up along the spine, the back, and the shoulders. And beginning to soften the face, relax the jaw, soften the eyes. And allow your breath to guide you through this softness. So using it as a tool to let go and find more space in your own body. On your next inhale, bringing the hands underneath the knees and then slowly drawing the knees together. Bring the hands on top of the knees and then gently rock yourself up, crossing the ankles and coming onto all fours on the hands and knees. Coming into Tabletop Pose. And then start to find some cats and cows here. So inhale as you lift the gaze, drop the belly. Exhale, round through the spine, draw the chin to the chest. And keep moving at your own pace, spreading the fingers wide. Maybe shifting your body forwards and then backwards. And then start to shift your hips in a circular motion, starting clockwise. You can bend the elbows here, whatever just feels good in your body. And then switching directions if you haven't already. And then find some stillness here in your tabletop pose. Extend the right leg straight behind you, bend the knee, and then start to find circles in the hip joint, moving for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Begin to change directions for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the leg behind you, and then go ahead and cross it over the left leg towards the left side of the mat. Gaze over the left shoulder, and then use your core to bring the right leg back over towards the right edge of the mat, straightening it out so that it's parallel with the knee on the ground. And then go ahead and find a forward fold, walking your hands forwards. Allow the head and neck to hang heavy. And then go ahead and walk the hands towards your body, coming up into gate pose, reaching the right arm over the right leg, left bicep to ear. And then inhale, reach the arms up. As you exhale, place the hands back down, tabletop pose. Extend the left leg behind, bend the left knee, find circles in the hip joint for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch directions, moving at your own pace 6 times. And then once you're ready, extending the left leg and then crossing it over towards the right side of the mat. Gaze over your right shoulder. Using your core, bring the left leg all the way towards the left side, straightening it out. Make sure that it's parallel with the knee on the ground, and then walk your hands forward for fold. Coming up onto the fingertips for a deeper stretch. And then walk the hands towards the body, lift yourself up, coming into gate pose. Left hand comes to the left leg, right bicep reaches towards the ear. And then inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, plant the hands down, coming back to tabletop pose. Transitioning into Milazzo yoga squat here. So lifting the knees up, coming onto the soles of the feet. So the heels will be inwards and the toes will face outwards slightly. And ideally the heels are touching the ground. If you need a little bit of support, you can place a blanket or you can roll up your yoga mat as I'm showing you here. And just place the heels on top, and this will take some of the strain out of the ankles. So go ahead and find a comfortable variation in this pose. You can bring hands to heart center, gently pressing open the hips. You can place the hands down in front of you and sway from side to side, so lifting the toes, rocking onto one heel, and then switching. I'm just getting a stretch in both of the hips here, and coming back to the breath. Coming back through the center, placing both soles of the feet flat on the ground. Place the left hand down in front of you slightly, pressing the tricep against the inner thigh. Reach the right arm up towards the sky. You can find a bind here if you'd like. And simply switching sides, placing the right hand down in front of you, lift the left arm up. So getting a stretch in the right hip and the right inner thigh. And option to find a bind here, clasping the hands around the back. Take one more breath, and then release the left hand down. Place both hands in front of you and find a forward fold here. So let the head and neck hang completely heavy. And let your arms sink towards the ground. And feel your body relax and soften. Take one more breath. And then walk your hands forward, come onto the knees in tabletop pose. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up for downward dog. Go ahead and pedal out the feet here. And tuning back into the breath. As you inhale, lift the right leg up for 3 points. Exhale, draw the right knee into the chest, and then step the right foot forward in between both hands. Drop the back knee, low lunge. Reach the arms up as you inhale. And exhale, plant the hands down, straightening out the right leg for half splits. Folding over the right leg. Then take a deep inhale to halfway lift, finding a flat back. Lift the gaze. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, coming up onto the fingertips. Exhale, fold. Once more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Then bending into the front knee for a low lunge. Lift the gaze. And then exhale, straighten out the leg, half splits. Repeating this a few more times. Inhale, low lunge, bend the front knee. And exhale, half splits. Once more. And then staying here in your forward fold for one breath. Then inhale, coming back into the low lunge, bending through the front knee, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, place the left arm down, reach the right arm up for a twist. And then begin to heel toe that right foot out slightly so that the toes are facing the long ways of the mat. Resting the right arm on top of the left leg, sinking the hips down, getting a stretch in the IT band here. And then lift the right arm up, lift the hips, coming into lizard pose, facing the front of your mat. Both hands are inside of the right foot. Working on creating space in that right hip. Maybe you come onto the outer blade of the right foot, keeping the chest lifted here. And you can use your right hand to gently push open the right knee, keeping the chest and heart lifted. One more breath here. And if you'd like, you can come down onto the forearms for a deeper stretch. Another option is you can tuck the back toes, lifting the back knee up. So choose whatever variation feels right for you. And coming back to the breath. If you're on your forearms, go ahead and come up onto the palms. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then send the right leg up into 3 points. Place the right foot down, left leg lifts for 3 point. Inhale, draw the knee into the chest. Exhale, step it forward in between both hands. Drop the back knee, low lunge. Find your foundation here. Once you're ready, inhale, lift the arms up towards the sky. Draw the low belly in towards the spine, activate your core. One more inhale. And exhale, plant the hands down, straighten out the left leg, half splits. Keeping the toes flexed to protect the knee. Forward folds. And then inhale, halfway lift, coming up onto the fingertips. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold. Repeating this a few more times at your own pace. And then bending through the left knee, coming into the low lunge. Lift the heart. And exhale, forward fold, straighten out the left leg. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half splits. On your last inhale, coming into the low lunge, lift the back leg, tuck the back toes, place the right hand down, reach the left arm up towards the sky, coming into the twist. And gently heel toeing that left foot out towards the outer edge of the mat so the toes are facing the long ways of the mat. Sink the hips down so you're on the outer blade of the right foot, and left hand can rest on the right leg. Getting a stretch in the outer hips, the outer leg, the IT band. So take a breath here. And then once you're ready, turning to face the front of the mat, coming into lizard pose. And find your variation here. Maybe coming onto the outer blade of that left foot. Tucking the back toes, lifting that back knee up, or coming down onto the forearms. Making sure you're breathing fully and deeply here. Allowing your inhales to match your exhales. If you're on your forearms, come up onto the palms, lift the back knee, tuck the back toes. Send that left leg back up into 3 points, and then place it back down for down dog. As you inhale, shift into plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Lift the right leg for 3 points. Step it forward at the top of the mat, high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms up. Hips are squared to the front of the mat. And as you exhale, find warrior 2. Let the back left foot be parallel with the back of the mat, and the hips are squared, facing long ways of the mat. As you inhale, straighten out the right leg, lift the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, lift the arms up, straighten out the right leg, and then exhale, bend through the front knee, warrior 2. Find this once more, moving at your own pace. And as you bend into that front knee, coming into extended side angle, bringing the left hand down inside of the right foot, or placing the right elbow on top of the right knee. An option to find a bind here, clasping the fingers behind the back of the right thigh. Keep the left leg strong. then place the left hand down. Step the right foot back, moving into a vinyasa if you'd like. Finding chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend and exhale, downward dog. Left leg lifts for 3 points. Inhale, draw the knee into the chest. Exhale, step it forward. Reach the arms up, high lunge, hips facing the front of the mat. And then exhale, warrior 2. Take an inhale here as you straighten out the left leg. Reach the arms up, palms touch overhead. Exhale, warrior 2. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend through the knee. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, sink down. Placing the left hand down, reach the right arm up, extended side angle. Again, find whatever option feels best for you. Maybe finding a bind, or placing the left elbow on top of the left knee, pressing down firmly into the forearm, and creating space in that left hip. One more breath. Then place the right hand down, framing that front foot, and moving through a vinyasa here, meeting in downward facing dog. And as you inhale, step the left foot forward, turning to face the long ways of your mat. And heel toe the feet in slightly, coming into goddess pose. So the heels will be in, toes out slightly. Place the hands on top of the knees here. And as you inhale, drop the right shoulder down, twist towards the left side. So you're pressing the right hand inside the knee. Inhale to lift and exhale, twist towards the right side this time. So let your inhales carry you and let your exhales bring you into the twist. Keep moving, switching sides. And then coming to stand in a wide-legged stance, bringing the hands to the hips as you take a deep inhale, lengthen through the spine, and as you exhale, forward folds. Maybe bringing hands to opposite elbows, finding ragdoll pose. Let the head and neck hang heavy. Let the upper body relax. Keep lifting the hips up. And then place the hands back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Turn to face the front of your mat. Step your foot back into plank pose and move through a vinyasa here. Meeting in downward facing dog. And then go ahead and come onto the knees, cross the ankles, and come to sit on the glutes. Coming into Janu. So extending the left leg straight out in front of you. Right sole of the foot's going to come inside of the inner left thigh. Lift the arms up as you inhale. Turn to face your body towards the left leg. As you exhale, forward fold, reaching the hands forward, grabbing a hold of either the foot, the ankle, or your left leg. Allow your forehead to melt towards your leg. And come back to your breath. On your next inhale, lift the arms up and exhale, twist, bringing the right hand towards the back, left hand on top of the right knee. And then pressing your weight into the right hand, lifting the hips up, lifting the left arm up, spinning onto the right knee. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, spin the left hand towards the back of the mat. Reach the right hand up, lift the hips up. Exhale, place the hips back down, forward fold over the left leg. On your next inhale, slowly come up and switch sides, extending the right leg. Left foot comes inside the right thigh. Inhale, lift the arms up. Shift your weight towards the right side of your leg, and then exhale, forward folds. Relaxing the head and neck, come back to the breath. And on your next inhale, slowly lift your arms up and exhale, twist. Left hand comes to the back of the mat, right hand rests on the left knee. Pressing your weight into the left hand, lift the hips up. Right hand reaches up and over. Exhale, place the hips back down. Place the right hand down towards the right side. Left hand reaches up. Lift the hips up. And then exhale, sink the hips back down and fold forward over the right leg. And go ahead and extend both legs wide now. And if you need to find a micro bend in the knees here, if that's more comfortable, feel free to do so. You can also place a blanket underneath the hips for more support. Keep the toes flexed to protect the knees. Shift your body weight forward, walk the hands forward, find a wide-legged forward fold. And letting your upper body completely relax. Breathing into the areas of tightness or tension. And with every inhale, finding a little bit more length, a little bit more space in your body. And with every exhale, feel yourself soften and melt. Reminding yourself that you are exactly where you need to be. Taking one last full cycle of breath. And then walk the hands towards your body, lifting yourself up. Placing the soles of the feet together, coming into Baddha Konasana. And start to pulse the legs up and down, wrapping the hands around the feet, getting some blood flow back into the hips. And then as you inhale, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, fold forward. And coming back to your breath. And on your next inhale, slowly lift your upper body. We'll prepare for frog pose now. So to do this, you might need to roll the ends of your mat together to help position your knees. We're going to be laying prone here. So you'll spread both knees wide. Coming up onto the hands or the forearms, and check to make sure that the knees are directly parallel with the ankles here. Keep your feet flexed at a 90-degree angle. This will help protect your knees. And the knees and hips don't necessarily have to be lined up here. This pose is going to feel different in everyone's body, so just do what feels best for you. And try to keep your core active and engaged here. So draw the low belly in towards the spine. Even though you're in a forward fold, try to keep it a little bit active. And we'll hold this for a few more cycles of breath. And on your next inhale, slowly and gently come up onto the hands, lifting your upper body up, draw the feet together, and then bring the knees together. Turn to face the front of your mat and step into downward facing dog. From here, lift the right leg up for 3 points, bend the knee, open up the hip. And then exhale, place the right leg back down, lift the left leg up, bend the knee, stack the hips. And exhale, step it back down, come down onto the knees, cross the ankles, coming onto the glutes, and then go ahead and lay down on the back. And begin to draw the knees into the chest. Placing the hands on top of the knees here, straighten out the arms and start to find circles here with the knees moving in one direction. And then moving in the opposite direction. From here, we'll come into Gomukhasana with the legs. So crossing the right leg over the left leg, stacking the knees as best as you can here. Placing the hands on top of the feet and drawing the knees close into the chest. And slowly release your grip, placing the left foot down, coming into Supine Pigeon. So right ankle is going to be on top of the left knee, the left thigh. And stay here if this is a deep stretch for you. Otherwise, you can lift the left foot up, interlace the hands behind the back of the left knee, drawing the knees in closer towards your chest for a deeper stretch. And then release both feet back down, crossing the left leg on top of the right leg this time, stacking the knees, place the hands on top of the feet. And gently release your grip, placing the right foot down, crossing the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Gently encouraging that left hip to open up. And option here to lift the right leg up. Interlacing the fingers behind the right knee. Gently drawing the knee into the chest. And maybe rock from side to side, releasing any tension in the low back, keeping the right toes flexed. Full inhales and full exhales. Gently release here, coming into happy baby. Bringing the arms inside of the legs, hands wrap around the outer blades of the feet. Bringing the knees towards the outer edges of the ribs. Maybe rock from side to side. And then once you're ready, go ahead and release the legs, drawing the soles of the feet together. Let the knees open wide, coming into Suped-Up Baddha Konasana. Finding the same position that we started in. Go ahead and rest one hand on the heart and the other on the low belly. And we'll find 2 cleansing breaths here. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale, open the mouth, let it out. Once more, inhale. Open the mouth and exhale, let it go. And just take a few normal breaths here. Bringing your awareness back into this physical body. And then gently draw the knees together. And then walk the feet out towards the outer edges of the mat. Taking this time to connect with your breath once more. And then start to rock the knees from side to side. So moving to the left, and then dropping the knees to the right. Go ahead and hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then drop both of the knees over towards the left side, placing the left hand on top. Inhale, lifting the knees through center. Exhale, placing them down towards the right side. Inhale, come back through center, place the hands on top of the knees, and gently rock yourself up into a comfortable seated position. Keeping the eyes closed or finding a soft gaze. Bringing the hands to heart center here and finding gratitude for yourself, for making time for your practice, for coming onto your mat today. Bringing your thumb to the third eye as we bow together. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a great rest of your day.